everybody. Welcome to Comedy Showcase, Make Me Laugh. I'm your host, Keith Irvin. First off, I wanted to talk about August 4th. The Oregon District had a mass shooter. He took 9 lives. So I'm not going to get into the politics, but I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge the victims and their families. Let's have a moment of silence. Thank you, guys. Okay, now, on this show, I've got some comics. I've got a singer out of Xenia, Ohio, and I got some PSAs with a message, and a PSA that's going to make you laugh. But first up, yours truly. That Dayton Funny Bone opening or hosting for the very funny actor-comedian John Reap. And I recorded it, and I'm bringing it here to you. Let's take a look.
What's up, people? Yeah. Beautiful crowd, beautiful crowd. Oh my God. My people came out to support me. Thank you. Thank you. Gene. Thank you so much for coming out. My work wife. How you doing, Gene? Booby. How you doing, Booby? Good to see you, man. Hey, Craig. You looking good. When'd you get out of jail, man? When'd you get out? My God. People are like, who in the hell is this asshole up here? All right, yeah, John's in the house. Let me make some noise. Yeah, we're about to do this. Okay, make some noise if you came to see me. Thank you, that's so sweet. Make some noise if you thought they said Keith Irvin. Yeah, I get that every time. Every time I did a show in Kentucky, they announced me, they went ballistic. They were yelling, screaming, yeah! That's not Keith Irvin. Oh, shit. The old lady, she was drunk as hell in the front row. She said, I thought he'd be taller. What the hell? Give me what she's drinking, would you? I mean, I know TV has 10 pounds, but I didn't know it had pigment. You know, all it is, right here. My name is Keith Irvin, with an I. For you single ladies, any single ladies in the house, make some noise. Raise your hand if you're going home alone. That Keith Irvin with an I. If there were any single ladies in the house, you might want to Google me or something. I got good credit, people. Good credit. It ain't great, it's good, you know what I mean? Got a 5-star rating at Cashlane, you know? You know what I'm saying? Representing my pictures on the wall and shit. It's pretty cool. Man. Yeah. 55 people. Thank you very much. See, there are no AARP card members in the house. There we go. Make some noise, y'all. It ain't 8 o'clock. It ain't time for bed yet. Make some noise. I'm telling you, you young folks in there, 50 over, shit gets real, people. Kids, men, fellas especially, shit gets real. You know, I'm thinking, or I know you're thinking, why would you say that? You're a damn good looking man. And I don't know why I said that. Looking at you, sir, I feel very uncomfortable right now. I don't know why, but is it true? Pan down downtown every time you go to a doctor. You're either going for getting a shot in your ass, for something that ails you, you're getting a prostate exam. I do not recommend that, sir. It's not a Friday night out at the club. It's not. Or you getting a physical. I got a physical, hands down the ass out. Doctor came in and it was a real physical, whole physical. You know, I mean, I'm talking cough, You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It was the whole thing. And I looked down and he didn't got a glove on. I'm like, what the hell? Hit my head because he had my balls in his hand. I wouldn't go say that out loud. But he just told me to cough and and then he goes over to the little foam sanitizer dispenser thingy and he's looking at me like I got somebody wiping his hands off. You know what I mean? Kind of pissed me off. So I shuffled over. And I got me some too, and I'm wiping my shit off. And looking at him. I'm wiping my shit, he's wiping his shit. Nurse walks in, she walks right the fuck out. She's gone. Oh my God, we dated for 2 years. It was the nurse, not the doctor, man. I don't, Whew. Another time, went to the doctor. Again, sir, hands down, ass out. I'm like, really, doc? It's a toothache. What the hell? It's a I'm thinking maybe he wanted to get a different look on it or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe he was like, Mr. Irvin, oh my. I think you might need a root canal, sir. Oh, shit. You're not going up that way to fix it, are you, Doc? just wanted to make sure. And the third, 50 over, for you young kids, younger ones, you got to check your shit. No, sir, you got to check your shit. My sister's a cancer survivor. I believe in the fight. Make some noise for the survivors. Make noise for the fight. Yes, let me check their breasts. So fellas, check your shit. I got excited when the doc first told me, you know what I mean? He was like, hey, you gotta check your shit. I was like, I was happy about it. But he had this look on his face like something was wrong. I'm like, I know this ain't your first time telling a guy to check his shit. I am saying shit a lot here. Check your stuff. And he said, no, it's not the first time. But, usually when I tell them, grown men wait till they get home to check their shit. Put that shit back in your pants, sir. You're in the doctor's office. What the hell? That was a new joke. I thought it would go better, but thank you. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your honesty. Let's see what else is going for me. I'm single. Yeah, that's the response. That's the response I was expecting. Thank you. I'm single, but I don't want to be single because I'm 55 and I'm at that age where I'm either going to be life alert or get over here at Tim Wilmington place. I'm not sure. Somebody's going to have to wipe the old man's butt. I'm just saying. So I'm hitting the dating sites, you know what I mean? I'm on all of them. I'm on Plenty of Fish, Black People Meet, of course, ma'am. I seen you judging. Craigslist, sir, I'm sure. I don't know. Craigslist, Tinder. You guys know Tinder? Now, I know some of y'all lying because I've seen your profile pictures swiping left on me, so don't give me no bullshit. But if you don't know Tinder, it's if you just see the picture, and if you like it, you swipe right, and if you don't, you swipe left. I've been single for a minute. When I first got on it, I was picky, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, is that a mustache? I can't do it. Ooh. 3 nipples. Yes. We're gonna swipe right. But here lately I've just been swiping right for everything, just so I hopefully get lucky. And I did. I got a date, she's here tonight. She's here. I'll fuck that joke up. But anyway, he's a real nice guy. And I just screwed that joke up, but thank you. for being with me on that. But my favorite dating site is You Don't Have to Be Lonely. They told me white people didn't have rhythm, but I didn't believe it. I will try it again. You don't have to be lonely. Well, the story's true, fuck it. But yeah, that's my favorite site. And you know me, I'm a comic, so I went all out in my profile picture. I bought the overall that they wear, you know what I mean, the farmer jean overalls. I had the farmer's hat on. They got me some chickens. Okay, it was Lee's chicken, man, but yeah, it was chicken nonetheless. And it was delicious. You guys ready for a great show? Yeah. I'm gonna give you one more and I'm gonna get out of here and let the professionals do what they do. Let's see, I'm a comic, so I don't make a lot of money. So we have to pick up little side jobs here and there. And I picked up a job on a horse ranch. You guys know what a horse ranch? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you're tired of asking all these damn questions I'm asking too. Working on a horse ranch, and the owner came over, he said, Keith, I'm gonna need you to go in that stall and artificially inseminate that horse. You know what artificially inseminate is? I had no clue. I guess I should have Googled that shit. I didn't know. He just pointed at the horse, gave me a bucket of lube, and left me alone. So, oh, you're gonna love it. So I go in there, and I'm in there for a minute. I'm in there, 15 minutes go by, 30 minutes go by, 45 minutes, the owner comes in and says, Keith, what the hell are you doing? That glove is supposed to go in your arm. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute. I told him it fits, so I put it on. Hey guys, my name's Keith Irvin. You guys ready for a great show?
But there you have it. You know, they say a comic is his own worst critic. And I'm not happy with that set. But I got through it. I think I did about 8 minutes. Opening for a headliner like that, I don't think I did too bad. So if you're wanting to get into comedy, just remember, show up and go up. Now, we'll be right back after a message from my friend, Mr. Andrew Menakaitis.
Greetings, Gem City Tonight viewers. We here know that mental health and suicide awareness is something that is on the forefront of a lot of our minds, and especially mine. It is something that is near and dear to my heart that has affected me personally. So you, or if anyone you know is suffering, please go to afsp.org or call 1-800-273-8255, the National Suicide Helpline. You're not alone, and you never will be. Thank you.
Hey, welcome back to Comedy Showcase. Okay, I know this is a comedy show, but I had to bring this brother on. I've seen his stuff on Facebook. I really got a kick out of that. I think you will too. He's out of Xenia, Ohio. So sit back and enjoy my friend, Mr. Josh Webb.
The weight of the world was too much for me to hold. You opened up my eyes, and without a word, you changed my whole life. You gave me something more to hold. So you gave me the reasons, oh my silent melody. I'll be your rock and I'll be your roll, because you're everything to me. In the hands of time that changed the world we know, and they held me upside down. Just a picture of you put me right back on my feet. Oh, I'm never giving up. So you give me the reasons, oh my silent melody. I'll be your rock and I'll be your roll, because you're everything to me. You're everything to me. You're my dear child. Oh, my heart is bleeding, I'm all in my feelings, and now I can feel it. It's burning me deep down in my soul. You know that you're not alone, because when you're with me, we're at home. All the demons burning my credence is looking for reasons just to justify their ghost. You know that I can hold my own, and I'll knock them down where they belong, because you give me the reasons. You're the reason my heart still beats. You're the reason I'm still holding on. It's only for my silent melody. I'll be your rock and I'll be your roll, because you're everything to me. You're everything to me. Yeah, you're my dear child. You're in my soul. You're in my soul. You see, you give me the reasons. You're the reason my heart still beats. You're the reason I'm still holding on. It's only for my silent melody. I'll be your rock and I'll be your roll, because you're everything to me. Everything to me.
Josh Webb, everybody. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, we'll be right back.
Ragmork. That was what I called it. A presence I could only feel in the dead of night. Alone. This thing followed my every move. My grandpa assured me it wasn't real. but nothing could convince me otherwise.
All right, and we're back. Mr. Josh Webb, how you doing, man? That was a beautiful song. I got
Thank you.
goosebumps, man. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Tell us how you came about that.
Well, it's started back. I had some dark days. I know we all do.
Right, right.
Days
Yeah,
were
we've all had
down
that.
the dumps, and my daughter's mom was going through some things, and I had to step up to the plate pretty much. So, and I was right there at the brink of not wanting to be here anymore. She's the one that saved me. She brought me back, basically, and that's what the song's about. Just you know.
That's beautiful. Now, when did you write that? How long ago?
Oh, about 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Had it in the banks for started about 5 years ago.
Right.
Finished it up about 3 years ago. Took about that long.
Yeah, and now, okay, you're from Xenia?
Yep, Xenia.
Okay, what else you do?
I'm in a few other bands. In a band out of Yellow Springs called Ohio Brass and Electric. We're a mostly cover band. We play all around Dayton, Greene County, and
Commodores?
Springfield
You
and
play
stuff.
some Commodores?
Oh, we definitely play some Commodores. We play some Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Okay, I heard some Marvin Gaye coming out of
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Nice, got a
Some
little
of that.
soul in you.
Oh, yeah, it's my favorite.
I like it, I like it.
Yep. And I got another group called Controversy for Breakfast, and we're also out of Xenia, and it's a trash grass. It's a play on bluegrass and Americana and a little bit of heavy metal. A lot of the members were from metal groups, although it's all strings. We got mandolin, banjo, and guitars, and the ammo. Our percussionist plays a World War II ammo box for the percussion.
Okay.
So it's an interesting mix.
Okay, so now can you play like a little? Because I'm not sure what they mean. What you mean by the mix that you're talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
Is it bluegrass or is it just
like
a different little twang on it or?
It's a trash grass. Is what we like to
Trash
call it.
grass? I like that.
When people ask what it sounds like, I'm like, if you can imagine steel reserves, roll-up cigarettes, and domestic violence all rolled up into one, it's kind of what we sound like.
The good
Although
stuff.
No domestic violence, actually.
Right.
Kind of sounds like it would be.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. And you also have another skill.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like to draw. I do tattoos out in Yellow Springs at a dragon tree, and I draw a lot of charcoals and paint.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do tattoos and you have a business and.
Yep.
All right, so I'm trying to shout you out a little bit, but
I
it's
appreciate it.
It's like pulling teeth over here. So, and now where's this place at in Yellow Springs? You got a...
Yellow Springs, right in the middle of town, right next to Ha-Ha's Pizza.
Okay, yeah, right there at that little
Yep, right there.
fork
right in the
and
middle.
whatnot. Okay,
Yeah, right there at the light.
got you. Yeah. And you're there every day, or what's...
Mostly by appointment. We're the place, we got a dog named Harry the Hippie. He hangs out in there, he's real nice.
Oh, okay.
Don't run away.
Just
he's like a, I don't know what he is. He's a mutt dog.
mutt.
He's nice. He's really nice.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff, man. So what are you seeing in your future? Where you looking to go to?
Oh man, I hope to travel the world someday, but if things go my way, that'd be great.
Right.
I should have my personal music all done and recorded by the first of the year and have it out and available to everybody.
Okay.
And just see where it goes from there, just playing it by ear.
Yeah. So do you have like a site to where they can maybe listen to you, or if they're interested in buying some of your material?
As of right now, the only thing that I have online is through Facebook.
Okay.
And just have the Facebook accounts.
Okay, now that's your own person. That's not.
Yeah, I haven't even started
Okay.
a page with it yet. Just
Okay,
it's my
yeah.
own personal. So
Yeah, that's how I called him, man. He said he had this song he wrote for fathers, man, and you know I'm an old Motown man, but my man started playing this song. I got goosebumps just like I did just now, and I asked him. I said I got to have you on my show, and I appreciate you coming on there, man.
I appreciate you having me, Keith. This has been fun.
Yeah.
Been pretty fun.
Well, hopefully it's going to take us somewhere because this is my second show, so hopefully, you know, you get that little avenue to take you to your next level, and next year you're gonna put some stuff out, and I'm gonna follow you.
I'm gonna be following you.
You know, so
having me laughing all day that I've been here. So it's been a great time.
It's been a great experience. Yeah, me and my man Bob in the control room, we've been playing around trying some stuff, so we hope you like it. Thank you again for coming on the show, brother.
Hey, thank you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate it too.
Guys, Mr. Josh Webb. We'll be right back after this.
Hi there. I'm Don Smith, actor, comedian, and host of the Life radio show on WWSU 106.9 FM. You may also remember me from several micro-budget, locally produced independent films that you've never seen, but you tell all your friends you watch them so that you can feel artsy. I'm here in the showroom of the legendary Wileys Comedy Club in beautiful downtown Dayton's historic Oregon district, with a message for you about branding. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a comedian, or an actor, branding is the single most important thing that you can do for yourself or your company. And the single most important aspect of branding is consistency, just like at Willie's Comedy Room. Well, I know what you're thinking. Who is this Donald Jones, and why should we listen to him? Good question. Well, here at Wigley's Laugh Barn, we take our branding very seriously. We book only the finest comics to bring you a consistent level of laughter that you'll have a hard time finding at any other place at any price. And trust me when I tell you, here at the Wiley Center for Erotic Massage, we know a thing or two about consistency. Whether you're a college student looking to have a beer and a few laughs, or you're a bored housewife that's on the verge of a nervous breakdown, there's something for everybody at Wilbur's Laugh-A-Rama. Just be sure to tell them that Ronald Johnstone sent you. Here's a look at some of our upcoming shows. So get on out to Captain Wilfred's Happy Time Fun Hole. You'll have a happy time, or my name isn't Johnny Sausages.
Hey, welcome back. Our next comedy showcase comedian is my good friend, Mr. Jonathan Craig. Jonathan Craig is also at the Dayton Funny Bone. He is a seasoned veteran that's very funny, and I think you will enjoy him. Let's check out Mr. Jonathan Craig.
Mother's Day weekend, who's excited? That bitch, holy shit. She's like, I am a mother, I've got a mother, I'm ready, I'm strapped, I'm ready to do this. I don't think you should be able to unwrap gifts for Mother's Day. I feel like there should be a new tradition, like you should have to tear it out of the box. That's what I'm thinking, and just cut the cord. That's how you get a Mother's Day gift right there, yeah. Open with a brand new joke, that's how you get them going. Just wanted to see if it worked. Not so much. It actually did about the same on Facebook, I'll be honest. Alright, you guys are kind of loose. Who's drinking? Oh, a whole bunch of you. Unemployment is pretty high here in Dayton, huh? Yeah, it's just party down, alright. It's got a good crowd here. Got like good looking people. Feel safe here, that's important. She's like, you shouldn't. We got him. Well, that's good. I did a show last week up in Detroit, Michigan. Not so safe, you know? The rumors are true. Don't get me wrong, there's probably nice parts of Detroit, but that ain't where the fuck I was. At one point, my GPS was like, in 0.2 miles, duck down and pray. Like, even my cigarette was like, I don't think this is safe, you know? It was bad. I was up there to do a show at a place called Wayne County Correctional Institute. Yeah, she's been there. It wasn't a bad show though. I got to do the all-female prison. Yeah, guys, let me tell you this. If you've ever wanted to feel like Justin Bieber for a day, that's where you go. I felt like I smoked in some contraband, just having balls, you know? That's pretty popular. After the show, a lot of the prisoners came up to me. They wanted to give me a hug, because they were allowed, I guess. I wasn't really on board. I was like, how about a pat down first, for Christ's sake, you know? I was afraid that maybe I'd said something during the show to offend one of the prisoners, and I was going to catch a toothbrush in the neck. You know, like, who's funny now, bitch? You know, just one of those moves. It's a real problem in the prison system, Shanks. Gotta watch out for them. I don't know. I did my research. I watched a lot of Netflix. They have a lot of prison shows on Netflix. Maybe too many. I don't know. One of these prison shows, the prisoner got caught hiding a scissor in their rectum. So that's pretty dangerous, right? You're not even supposed to run with scissors. In your hand, you know? This wasn't even a pair of scissors, right? It's just one scissor. and not like a little scissor either. This was orange handle. Big one. I assume the handle was orange though, based on the size of the blade, right? Because you couldn't see the handle because they showed an x-ray of it inside the guy. But I like to think there was a handle, you know? Because I feel like if there was no handle, it kind of makes it less of a weapon and more of like a home defense system, you know? Nobody's breaking into that butthole, you know? Get a nasty cut. Have to explain that to your doctor, you know? What, you microwave it? No one ever likes that last part. I recently stopped smoking weed. Just right over here by this door, some guy was like, you can't do that in here. I'm glad you guys laughed at that. That joke did not do well at the prison. They were upset. You guys are a fun crowd. I love doing shows here in the Midwest. People in the Midwest have the best sense of humor. I did do a show recently at a college over here in Eastern Ohio called Rio Grande University. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it before. If you saw it on a map, you probably pronounce it Rio Grande, right? Because you can read. And that's how they spelled it. But they corrected me at the college. They told me it's pronounced Rio Grande because Rio, get this, rhymes with Ohio. Yeah, I was like, that's fucking stupid, actually. Like, you gotta do what the letters say, you know? There's like rules and shit. It's like, what are they teaching at this university? They're like, when two miles go a walk and you just rhyme with the fucking state you're in. Never hire anyone from Rio Grande University, that's what I learned. Wait, I did that. Did anyone here graduate from Rio Grande? I just gotta know what you do for a living. I wasn't too wrong. Rio Grande is also the home of the Bob Evans Farm. Do you guys know that? Well, this isn't a test. I love Bob Evans. Like, I'm not gay or anything, but I would definitely go down on that farm. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know they have to be gay to go down on a farm. I don't picture a farm having lady parts. You know? Especially not one where their main product is sausage, you know? Maybe if it was Bob Evans tacos, you know? Which would make perfect sense, they're in Rio Grande. There's not even a river there. Nobody speaks Spanish. Next joke. When I left Rio Grande, I had to drive north. I had to go to Detroit there. I drove through a place here in Eastern Ohio called Licking County. That's a real place, guys. Right, there was probably a meeting one day when they were like, so what do you want to name your new county? And they were just like, is Licking available? I just thought of that. I was on the highway, this is a very rural area called Licking County. I was on the highway driving through this Licking County. I came up on a red light that I assume was probably like the main road through this Licking County. And I was sitting there, there's a red light, and I noticed that to the left, this road was called Licking Valley. Which I thought sounded provocative, you know? And they did it on purpose too, because to the right, this road was called Brownsville. Yeah, I know a joke when I see one, you know? I feel like that's kind of a mean joke too, because I think their intention was to taint the highway. A couple of you got it. Someday when I put some money together, right, I want to go back there and open up a restaurant right where those two roads meet that serves nothing but freshly tossed salad, you know? Call it Shooters or something, I don't know. Thank you, that's how I like my applause, just one at a time. We'll take turns. I don't want you guys getting tired, you know? Speaking of bad restaurants, I went to a Waffle House last night because I haven't had the shits in a while. Someone works there. This was like a real Waffle House too, like even their hand dryers had a little smoker's cough, you know? I was drying my hands, it was like... I kept waiting for some phlegm to shoot out or something, you know? I was thinking, maybe that's where the soap is. Maybe. I hadn't been to a Waffle House in a long time either, so I asked the waitress, I was like, hey sweetie, what do you recommend? And she was like, Burger King. It was his turn to clap. I do eat a lot of fast food. That's my main diet. You guys do the fast food here? I'm a big fan. I love the Wendy's right now. They got that 4 for $4. Do you guys have that here? You get the burger, fries, chicken nuggets, and a drink for $4. I don't know why we're not doing that there, actually. That would be way cheaper. We should all be there right now. It's before they had the 4 for $4, I used to try and trick them all the time. Like I just ordered the 99-cent crispy chicken nuggets, and they'd be like, what kind of sauce would you like with your nuggets? And I'd be like, Pepsi. They have to give it to you. Yeah. I did come up with all kinds of little hacks for eating fast food. Like, if you're gonna eat fast food, here's a good tip. Always pay with a 50, right? Because you'll find that most of these kids suck at math. This works out great. Like, I went to Arby's the other day, ordered $13 worth of food. I paid with a 50. They gave me my food and $56 in change. It's free food and gas money. I guess I thought I paid with a 70. Those are rare, you know? I say rare because you guys have that Fifth Third Bank, and you could probably get a 70 there, you know? I'm not very good at math either. So it's Fifth Third says something that makes sense, right? Like 1 2/3 bank. That's what I would call it. So you're laughing. You see, 5 doesn't go into 3. Not caught on to that? All right. Maybe you're not laughing because you just found out your bank sucks at math. Like, we didn't pay for being insulted. My mortgage ain't real. I don't know. I'm married to a woman. I know. Is this how you're looking? She's real and stuff. No. We got married recently. Like, me and my wife, we don't have any kids. We have a cat, but we don't treat her special. Like, we put her pants on one leg at a time, just like every other cat. You know? The one thing we do kind of do is that we do give her a lot of treats. We feed her ham a lot, which I think it's kind of a weird choice. It's kind of like saying, I hope she's a Christian, you know. Just we don't really know what denomination she chose. A lot of my friends don't even like my cat, you know, because she's black, so they think she's bad luck, and she kneels for the anthem, you know. It's just... That's not a no. She's a cute kid. We let her outside sometimes, and a couple months ago she went outside for the first time. She didn't like when it's cold and wet outside, so she went out for the first time in the spring. And is this even funny? I don't know. I feel like she got a lot bigger and stronger. Like she was a kitten last summer, so she would like try to chase rodents and stuff. But this summer, the first time we let her outside, it was like Mortal Kombat fatality. You know what I mean? Like she was just like, this is so easy. We found like a head and arms and oh god. Yeah, that's not funny. This guy's like, no, that one was for me. That was for me. We look like more of a dog guy, but no, all right. Are there dog people here? You guys dog? Listen to that. Jesus. I think people like dogs more than people. I think people don't even deny it anymore. They're just like, yeah, fuck people, but dogs are great. I gave her this little test. Some people don't believe that, right? So I gave her this little test that's pretty funny that confirms this. Like clap your hands loud and proud if you know that chocolate is poison to dogs. Woo! A couple people didn't participate, but I think we all knew that, right? Now clap your hands if you know that honey is poison to infants. Not as much applause on that second part. You know what that means? Right? That means that someone found out about that chocolate thing, and they were just like, hey, we got to get the word out, tell everyone you know. And then someone found out about that honey thing, and they were just like, hey, there is a way out. But we have to keep this to ourselves. Tell no. That joke is called Babies Are Expensive. Alright, these got dark. I did get married recently, which is weird because me and my wife, we're not very religious people and we don't have any kids, so I think we just kind of wanted to go to Hawaii. Like, I don't know why we got married, but we did. We got married in Hawaii, and I do this, so we didn't invite anyone. It's expensive, We didn't even plan it really. We just got there. We just started calling around to places. We were just like, "Hey, do you guys marry people?" They were just like, "Well, this is Applebee's, so is that a yes or a no?" We called a party planning place, and we were just like, "Hey, do you guys have anyone that can marry somebody?" And they were just like, "We have Scott." That is literally the only thing they said to us. And we were like, we'll take him. That's what we did. We got married by the power vested in Scott. Whatever kind he had, we didn't even ask. He kind of looked like he knew karate, and we were like, that's close enough. It's kind of a power. It was a weird ceremony. We got there because we never met Scott, so we kind of thought he was going to do like a dry run through the wedding to show us what the ceremony would entail, and he did not. We were about halfway done before I realized, oh shit, we're getting married right now. I should be paying attention, just looking at sea turtles and shit. Still counts. Still counts. I don't know. Actually, Scott, he did the ceremony with ta-da, which I don't think is legal, actually. I don't think you're allowed to do that. I'm probably still single. At least that's what it says on my Tinder. Last comedian, you didn't even know what Tinder was. I really just did that whole bit just so I could say that line. I did, when we got married, I moved in with my wife because she's doing way better than I am. She has like a house and her shit together, I found out you find out things about people though when we get married and you move in with them. Like you find out the things you didn't know. Like she never closes drawers. You don't have any idea how annoying that could be. Like she'd be like the worst cashier ever. You know what I mean? Like every time I come home, it looks like we just got robbed. I ask her all the time. I'm like, who raised you? Poltergeist? This is awful. It's terrible. Plus, I feel like as a woman, isn't that your number one job to keep people out of your drawers? She does a good job of keeping me out, but other people too. It's time to still more. a birthday recently, my wife did. I bought her an iPad for her birthday. And so far all she's done is use it to play the piano while she shits, but I think, I don't think she's doing it right, honestly. I hope she finds other uses. It was a very expensive gift. It cost $400 for the iPad itself. And when I purchased the iPad, the lady behind the counter said, she was like, would you like to get the AppleCare insurance to cover this device? And I was like, I don't know, how much is it? And in hindsight, what I think she said was $400. But what I heard was $400. I was thinking, that doesn't sound like a deal at all, you know? That sounds like a buy two, get one fee. That's what I would call that, lady. What I said to the lady was way worse. I was like, lady, that's ridiculous. I bet it's cheaper to just adopt an Asian kid. Right? Because I figure, why mess with some warranty when you can just purchase the manufacturer? You guys like the mean ones. I like that. People taking turns. This is good. You guys are trained. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, that one was for him. Let's see. What was I about to talk about? I love doing comedy. Last month, somebody tried to hire me. They contacted me through a website that I get booked gigs through. They wanted me to dress up like the Easter Bunny. I was like, that's not what I do, you know? Totally different. He's like, comedian, Easter Bunny, what's the difference? I was like, well, first off, I don't know what you think. I'm not really making costume money, you know? I drive a 1999 Honda Civic. It's pretty hard to justify spending money on pretend when your car's still worried about Y2K, you know? Thing's a real piece of shit. Has over 390,000 miles on it. Yeah, like it's not it's the kind of car you don't park too close to the cans on trash day, you know. Come out to no car. That's what. I was driving it last week and started smoking real bad on me. You know what I did? Fucking nothing. Right? Because I figured the car's 19 years old. If it wants to smoke, there's really nothing I can say about it, you know? I put some nicotine patches on the door and I hope for the best, you know? That's what I did. That's how I fix things, you know? Some people use like tools and wrenches, get a strategy going, and I use hope. I just hope it gets better. That's nice. Did have a weird Easter this year. I gotta get out of here in a second. There's my light. Let me wrap it up, fucker. I had a weird Easter this year because my niece is getting this like I don't think she believes in the Easter Bunny anymore. Not because I wouldn't wear the suit, but because like we had a hard time with her this year. Like she I don't think she believes in any of the lies that you tell children anymore. Like I had a hard time with Santa this year. She came with me on Christmas Eve and she was just like, so how does this Santa Claus get around to every kid's house in one night? Like the big question, you know? And I want to keep it going as long as possible. So I was like, well, you know, Santa's a hard worker. Probably Mexican, you know? I mean, he sure knows his way around the roof, you know? Crosses international borders completely undetected. I think I convinced her too because instead of milk and cookies, she left out chips and salsa. She was no fellow Easter Bunny. My wife made me go to church this year for Easter. Anybody have to do that? Anybody? No. Neither one of us were not regular goers. I think she was just like, hey, that would be fun. Let's get high, because it was 422, you know, and it really wasn't fun, though, because there's a lot to it. She's Catholic, right? So there's a lot to it. I don't know if you've ever been to a Catholic Mass before, but there's a lot of talking back in unison. There's hand signals. There's up and down, you know, like, if you're an outsider, like, and you don't know there's no instructions. Like, you just get to stand there and look like a sinner. It's very awkward, you know? Like, she knew what to do, because she went to Catholic school, right? But that was a long time ago, and somehow normally she can't find her keys, but somehow this she remembers, you know? Like, I look over at one point, she's like speaking in thumbs, just going up and down. I was like, what, are you putting in the contra code? Is that, you gonna 30 more sins? Let's spin those bitches tonight. I didn't know what to do. I saluted at one point. I don't think I was supposed to. I was uncomfortable. Like, I found out the hard way you're not supposed to clap when the music stops, which is weird, you know? The lady played the hell out of that organ. She deserves a little applause, you know? I probably shouldn't have whistled. I think that's where I went wrong, just a big old concert whistle. They're like, he's a loud singer. I'll leave you guys on this one. This is a fun story to tell for me. Maybe not you, but I was leaving my house the other day, and I opened up my garage. There was a possum crawling around in my garage. Scared the shit out of me, right? This thing was crawling with its front legs, dragging its back legs, right? And I didn't know if it was like really injured or just plain paraplegic, you know? Right, because, you know, sometimes possums will play dead, you know, but I didn't know they could also play Lieutenant Dan, you know? Alright, now, my favorite part of that joke is the first couple times I told it, I used to say Christopher Reeves. And then everybody would make that fucking noise. So I just switched it to Lieutenant Dan, and people just clap and laugh and cheer, and I kind of think it kind of proves the point that they were going for in the movie, right? Like, nobody gives a fuck about Lieutenant Dan. My name's Charlie Craig, folks. Thank you so much.
All right, welcome back, everybody. That was Jonathan Craig.
Hilarious.
Hilarious cat. To close out this show, I had the pleasure of having one of my good friends, very funny comedian, Mr. Jesse Nutt in the house.
Greetings.
Hey,
Greetings.
Thank you for coming out, sir.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Me and Jesse got a lot of things we wanted to bring to DATV, and we're trying to get some comics. We're trying to bring the funny to DATV and bring it to you. Jesse, kind of give them a little picture of what we're trying to do.
Well, one of the things that we're trying to do, and we hope to do very soon, is we're going to be launching a sketch show, a sketch and variety show, which showcases all of the comedic talent in this area. Mm-hmm. There is going to be some stand-up elements to it, but mostly it's going to be very scripted sketches,
right,
improvisational sketches to show the wide range of comedic talent in this area. So, if you happen to be a comedic actor or actress, you have a sketch idea that you would be willing to share, please email it to Keith, because my email box is full.
Not my porno email.
No,
not the porno one, the comedy one.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got what? You got like 5 scripts. Can you kind of give
Honestly, I got about actually 25 at this point.
25.
25 sketches are already written in the box.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Needing the bodies.
Yeah.
Can you give us an insight on maybe just one of them that you?
Well, let's see.
A premise.
Yeah, I can tell you one that we're going to be doing is because of the high level of sensitivity these days.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Especially when it comes to comedy.
Yeah.
One of the sketches we're doing is we're offering joke insurance to comedians to ensure that, you know, when someone is upset, because y'all know how sensitive you are now, when you're upset, we comics can file a claim and the insurance company will handle the rest.
Right.
Okay? And we use as the example, you know, now look, if you're a white comic, ask specifically about our $2 million N-word umbrella policy. Because Michael Richards wishes he had it.
Right.
So yeah, we're going to be doing sketches like that.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing sketches about, let's see, what else? Yoga. We've got one sketch where we've actually got a comic who's a former Uber driver. And so we're going to do sketches about some of his experiences as an Uber driver. Well, the ones we can actually film and record and show on general television.
This is Comedy Showcase, Make Me Laugh. There's already a step on language, so it's going to be on here. We're putting
yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. We got one we're calling Tales of the Panhandle, where we look for the most creative panhandler in Dayton who has the best story.
Right.
So, and we found some good ones. So far, the best one is the guy, not even gonna say where he's at, but he's at the bottom of an exit ramp, and if you pull up, He's not going to ask you for money. He wants to plug in and charge his phone. And he can tell you how long the light lasts and what percentage of his phone will charge in that time period.
That time period.
That's innovation.
Good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah, and then I also got one that I want to bringing back the old classic game shows.
Yeah.
Like I definitely want to do one of the dating game spoof. So I want to get a comedic actress to, in that realm and have the 3 contestants, except I want it to be called Baby Mama Drama.
Baby Mama Drama.
She's had a baby, but she's not sure which of the 3 is her baby, is the daddy. So that one, Love Connection, we want to write all kind of stuff for that. So if you're laughing in your head right now, you think you've got something to add to the game, get in contact.
Bring it, because we're going to bring it.
Yeah, we want to do it. And if you're wanting to be a stand-up comic, you're thinking about it, but not sure, Dayton's starting to come alive with some open mics.
A lot of open mics, a lot of opportunity.
Show up, go up. Show up, go up.
Yeah, a lot of opportunity.
You've been in the game for a while. What was open mics like when you started? You know what I mean?
Well, truthfully, it was right after the Civil War. Times were tough. There weren't that many,
Wasn't a very happy faces.
I opened for Frederick Douglass on the Underground Railroad tour. All right, I go way, way back.
Way back.
No, but honestly, it's weird when I say it. Yeah, I go back over 30 years. And when I started, it was last century kids.
Yeah, there was no cell phones and
no cell phones, no internet, all that crap. But ultimately, the way I started was there were no open mics in Dayton. None. The only open mic in this area was in Cincinnati at a little club in Over the Rhine. Not your gentrified Over the Rhine. This was the real Over the Rhine.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day. And the club was called Aunt Maudie's. And it was your basic open mic. But yeah, I mean, it was not uncommon to literally have to step over a drunk sleeping in the doorway of Aunt Maudie's just to get in the club. But that was one of the things that made it great. But now in Dayton, it wasn't an open mic situation. It was more basically you had to go into Wileys, which was open then, and you had to ask.
Oh, it wasn't open mic. You had to ask for a guest spot.
You had to ask for a guest spot.
Now that's back when Wileys was on Patterson.
That's back when it was on Patterson.
Matter of fact, Patterson Pub was the original Wileys.
And you had to go ask Wiley. Yeah, there's an individual.
Big guy.
Yes, there was an individual named Wiley. And if you wanted to get up on his stage, you had to ask him.
You didn't have to pass him a little paper, did you?
Man, look, I would have wished it was that easy.
Now, did he have to know you or see your set, or you?
No, I mean, it was more, I can only judge by my experience. It was more like, at least the way I remember it, First of all, it took me 2 weeks to get up the gumption to get out of my car.
Right.
Literally. I sat in the parking lot for 2 solid weeks.
So he didn't know you from Adam?
No. Finally, when I went in, I told him who I was, and he couldn't have been nicer, and he's like, well, I can't see you tonight. Come back next week. So I came back the next week. He's like, well, I'm a little busy. Why don't you come back next week? I later learned that was one of the ways that he did just to see if you really wanted to do this.
See if you were okay, right.
So I kept coming back. Finally, he said, okay, go up and do some time. I think there might have been, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 people there or something. Mostly it was the staff and some other comics.
They wasn't prime time on the weekend.
No.
It was on a Wednesday during lunch.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like that, And I went up, I did some jokes, came off. I'm like, how's that? He's like, okay, come back. I can't remember what night he told me come back. That was it.
And that was their prime time spot.
That was it, man. And after that, I was there every time he'd let me on stage. Yeah.
Nice.
And I was just there. And then when I wasn't there, I was in Cincinnati at Aunt Maudie's, or I would drive to Columbus to find an open mic.
Right.
There was one time, there used to be a club in this area called Canal Street. down
it's
by.
not the Canal Street down by the Dragon Stadium now.
Yeah. Same.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They would
yeah.
always do what they called open stage or open showcase.
Oh,
That
so
was
you
just-
can do anything.
Right.
Okay.
And basically, I bulldozed my way into 30 minutes when I had 5 minutes as a
30
comic.
minutes?
I got 30 minutes. I stood up there and died for 30 minutes. Okay. But I wanted it so bad, I didn't care. I just wanted that stage time.
Right.
I got kicked out of Chi-Chi's when it was across the mall because they said it was karaoke. I thought, well, this is spoken word karaoke. I tried to do 5 minutes on there.
Did you really?
Yeah, I really did.
At Chi-Chi's back at Old Dayton Mall?
I just wanted a mic, man. I didn't care.
Right.
You know, I
'cause
just
that's
wanted
you
to
had
do
to
it.
get it where you can get it.
Right. So there weren't that many open mics, so you just had to get down where you could get down.
Right. And now we've got quite a few.
Oh man, God.
We're gonna shout out quite a few that we know of, and you can also go to your social media or follow anybody, me, Jesse, anybody you've seen with the name up here, if you want to go up. But some of the flood places we got Mr. Damon Darwin has an open mic every second and last Wednesday at where is it?
Is it the Buckeye or what is
Buckeye
it?
Taverns.
Buckeye
yeah.
Tavern.
Buckeye Taverns, which I think that's in Springfield as well. Mm-hmm. And then we got the Hookah Bar, which is down from the old Wileys down Patterson Pub on Patterson Road.
Shout out to Nick Taylor.
Nick Taylor's doing that one, and that's every Thursday. Shows at 8. Show up, go up. Kevin Rupert's got a lot of shows, but these are some that we know of that we're going to shout out. He's got the Stage Door every Monday, downtown Dayton. I believe that's Jefferson.
Yeah, right there at Jefferson. Historic venue.
Yeah.
Historic.
9 o'clock showtime. Show up, go up. Chris Karwowski has a new show starting here in a couple of weeks. And it's at the Stage 1. It's in Springfield as well. It's a show up, go up. And that sign-up's at 7:30. The show's at 8. And of course, we've got this show, open mic here on Sundays at Wileys. When I tell you, the room gets packed. I mean, it's not back to the back wall packed, but
A couple of weeks ago it was.
Yeah, there's some shows that will.
Yeah, on a Sunday night.
On a Sunday night.
You can have easily over 100, 125 people wanting to see live comedy in Dayton, Ohio.
And they are there to see it.
Yeah.
So you need to go to Wileys, comedyclub.com.
Yeah, Wileys Comedy Club.
And you have to write, Karen Jaffe is the one that's running the show. Email her, and it's $5 to go live. But I'm telling you, it's very much worth it. If you want to do it, if you have done it, and you want a professional setting, Wileys is the place.
If you haven't done it and you're interested in doing comedy, please reconsider. Think about your family. That's what I would suggest.
Yeah, because the pay is close. Something.
There's
close
pay?
to
What,
nothing.
we get paid? Who gets paid? Wait.
I got a bucket of wings one time, but
Man, look. I've been paid in gracious thank yous more than I've ever gotten money in this.
I
game.
got a coupon once to a gig, $10.
Yeah, actually, you know, I did have one night where somebody tried to pay me in free passes to the club I had just played.
Yeah, you got to rethink that one now.
Yeah, it's like,
You're gonna have to come off some.
it's like, well, wait, who's on the show? Me? No, I wouldn't pay to see me. No, that's
Right. Yeah. So check them out if you want to come out. If you want to definitely support live comedy, because we're out here working for you, trying to make you laugh, trying to make your day just a little bit better. Agreed?
Agreed.
So, thank you guys for watching Comedy Showcase Make Me Laugh. I'm your host, Keith Irvin. Thank you, Mr. Jesse Nutt, for coming out.
My pleasure.
And we will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Dayton Strong.
Dayton Strong.